Hello everyone, my name is Rizky Inneta Simanjuntak with NPM 248100009. Now I will explain about basic principle of logic and quantification. The first is the nature of logic. Logic is a systematic study of the principle of valid inference and sound reasoning. It equips us with tools to assess the strength and validity of argument, regardless of the subject matter. Logic seeks to answer fundamental question. What makes an argument valid? How can one differentiate between valid and fallacious reasoning? This question have practical implication in fields such as mathematics, computer science, legal studies, and ethics. Two major branches of logic are: the first is propositional logic, focused on the manipulation of whole statement or proposition using logical connectives. And then the second is predicate logic or first order logic, enhanced propositional logic by including quantifiers, variable, and predicates, allowing for more precise expression of complex statement. And the next is proposition and logical connectives. The first one is conjunction. The meaning is an and. For example, P symbol Q, it is raining and cold. The second one is implication. The meaning is if and then. For example, P symbol Q, it is called if it rains, it floats. The third one is negation. The meaning is not. For example, symbol P, it is called it is not raining. And then the last is biconditional. The meaning is if and only if. For example, P symbol Q, it is called rain if clothes. The next is logical quantifiers, universal and existential. The first one is universal quantifier. The symbol is like upside down letter A. The meaning is for all or every. For example, humans X mortal. It is mean all humans are mortal. The second one is existential quantifier. The symbol is like upside down number 3. The meaning is there exists or some. For example, there exists a student who is smart. Translating natural language into logical form. Translating everyday sentence into logical notation is essential for evaluating argument and avoiding ambiguity. This process involves identifying logical structure and applying quantifier and connectives correctly. For example, every philosopher is wise. You guys can see the example on the text. And then the second is some students do not like logic. You guys also see the example or the symbol like on the text. This translation allows for more accurate analysis of meaning and logical consistency. Next, rules of inference and validity. Rules of inference are standard logical patterns used to derive conclusion from premise. This rule ensures that arguments are constructed in a logically valid manner. The first one is modus ponens. If P symbol Q and P is true, then Q is true. The second one is modus tollens. If P symbol Q and Q is false, then P is false. The third is universal instantiation. From A, upside down, XP invert P for a specific A. Existential generalization. From P invert A, XP. Quantification in philosophical argument. Quantification is vital in expressing philosophical claim rigorously. Many classical philosophical arguments can be formalized using predicate logic. Example, everything that begins to exist has a cause. By formalizing such argument, the first is test for logical validity. The second one is reveal hidden assumptions. The third is detect fallacies. And then the last is compare competing theories logically. After this material, I take conclusion. Mastering the fundamental principle of logic and quantification is crucial for the development of critical thinking and analytical reasoning skill. These logical tools enable individuals to process complex information systematically, formulate well-structured argument, and approach philosophical problems with clarity and depth. Logic as both a method and a discipline provide a rigorous framework for identifying valid inference, detecting fallacies, and evaluating claims based on evidence and consistency. In broader academic and real-world contexts, logical reasoning serves as a foundational asset for effective decision-making and meaningful communication, whether applied in scholarly research, professional analysis, or everyday conversation. The disciplined application of logic supports clarity of thought and contributes significantly to the pursuit of truth and knowledge. Alright, that is all about the material about basic principle of logic and quantification. Thank you for watching.